What are you? The spider is mine.
You have hunted me. This is good. My final hunt.
What is up, everyone? Mr. Mom Collectibles back with another review. And today we're going to be taking a look at something that I was really excited about getting it. Maybe not so much after opening it, but that is the first of the Marvel Legends series, Secret Wars from Hasbro. And obviously this went up for pre-order. These are going to be shipping out relatively soon. I just want to dive right into it and do a little bit of an unboxing, give you my thoughts on this. Right off the bat, I love the retro style callback to the original. I'll post a photo up here so you guys can see the front and the back. Gives a very nostalgic kind of look to this. I love the artwork. I love everything about the packaging on this. It looks really great. As I said, I put a photo up here of the original celebrating 40 years of Secret Wars, which was pretty much the debut of the black suit when Spider-Man first acquired it. And so that is the first among other figures that are coming out in this line. I do have Wolverine, which should be coming in within a few days from the time of making this video. So I'll be checking that one out. But this comes with a bunch of things here. So we're going to crack this open and let you guys take a look at everything here and also compare it to some other black suit figures, because this is not my only one, nor do I recommend it to be your only one. But once cracking this open, like I said, we have the figure, the extra sculpt, the hands, and then you have the shield, which is a little bit of an updated version that came with the originals. We'll take a look at that in a second. But looking at the figure, there is nothing super special about this. It's another black suit figure. I have others to compare it to. I did want to get this though nonetheless, because I'm a huge black suit fan. I collect pretty much anything I can get my hands on. But it has typical articulation, the butterfly joints in the shoulders, hands, arms, the ab crunch, all that stuff you have with this figure. There isn't anything too special that's calling out. There's no toe crunch, so you don't have that. So it's pretty basic. And like I said, with the head sculpt and the extra hands, you do have some pretty decent articulation. I do notice on mine, I think I have a little bit of smudging on the eyes there. So I have to try to see if I can get that fixed. But just looking at everything overall, I don't see anything major with any like paint smudging. All the lines look pretty crisp on the Spider logo, so I don't have any complaints about the paint there. But like I said, there's no thrills about this figure. It's pretty basic, nothing special going on. If you have other figures, like I said, we'll do a comparison. And here is that shield that gives you, clip onto the figure if you want as like a little bit of a gimmick piece. And then it has like a little reflective card inside. If you move it up and down, it shows Peter Parker, and then it has the black suit Spider-Man. And if you want to, you can pop this out and put in the alternate card, which is basically just the Secret Wars 40th anniversary piece medallion, if you want to call it that. It's like a thick card stock that you can swap out and put in there if you want. But in this case, I'm going to leave it with the reflective plate. But like I said, you can swap this in if you want to do that look instead. But I'm going to keep it with the Spider-Man. Each character will have its own: Wolverine, Captain America, etc. So it's a little bit of a gimmicky thing, but like I said, it's a callback to what was in the original packaging. And then you have hands, you have open, you have closed, you have your web sling hands. These are nothing new. It's a little bit different of like they said, the white symbol on the on the hand there is in a triangular shape instead of a square. Probably the most exciting thing for me was the more angry sculpt. He popped that on with his eyes barely open to try to give a different look to the character, more of an aggressive look. That's probably gonna be my biggest thing about this that sets it off from other figures that I have that I really like a lot. But like I said, it's just the sculpt itself. It doesn't really kind of take away from, if you're someone that this is gonna be your first black suit figure, I definitely recommend looking at some others, because there's one major gripe that I do have with this particular figure. Maybe someone in the comments can jump in and let me know what kind of body they used, because the biggest thing is comparing it to these other figures is how damn short this figure is. It's pretty amazing. This here is the cartoon retro version Spider-Man, and you can see how short this is, the animated series. This is probably the newest one that you can really get at a decent price. And then we also have this is another version that I have, a black suit. Forgive me, I don't forget what version this is, but it is still taller and different kind of body. And then this is the cell shaded from the 2-pack. So you can see once again the height. That's the biggest difference to me that I noticed, which is pretty amazing, is the actual height difference to this figure compared to others. And even Craven from the animated, it's like, I don't know if that is proportionally really, if it looks good. I mean, it's hard. I mean, if you're not going to have him in a museum pose and you're going to have him in more dynamic, that might hide the fact. But he definitely seems underscaled compared to other figures. If someone can let me know what body they used on this, definitely drop a comment below and let me know. But like I said, comparing him, that was the biggest shocker that I had, is just how small he was. Now, I added the Mafex Spider-Man. That's actually the closest one that's in height comparison to him. Everything else just seems a little bit taller. And so if you're going to pair him up with other figures, you just have to be conscious of the height differential here. But like I said, if you have him in swinging poses or dynamic poses, I think it's going to hide the fact. I don't know how many people are going to really have this in a straight up museum pose, but nevertheless, that's probably my biggest gripe with the figure, is the height difference. There's nothing too special about this. It's more about the callback to the 40th anniversary and the packaging and all that, in my opinion, but it's nothing special of a black suit. If you have multiples, it's just another one in line. If you're a collector like me that likes to get all the black suits, or as many as you can, you know, it's going to be a great pickup. But if for someone out there that this is your first black suit legend, I would definitely recommend getting something else that's in line with other size series of figures, just if you're posing and things like that. Because like I said, even like the Craven, I just don't think Craven should be that over towering of him, that's just my opinion. But I did a showcase at the end of this video, trying to do a little bit of callbacks to some of the old comics that you guys see in a minute. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. Drop a like on this video. Please consider subscribing to the channel. And like I said, I did a little nighttime callback, little showcasing outside, utilizing some pretty cool effects and stuff. So I hope you guys really enjoy this.